Spring weekend is a time for everyone to let go, have fun, and enjoy themselves, but with this gathering of thousands of students, you need to be extra careful and know your surroundings, because unfortunately, not everyone can be trusted. Drinks can be drugged, and you can wake up the next morning not knowing what happened. So, try to stay in groups, and if you're not, please be responsible and be safe, because you don't want to become the next victim. Cover your cup.
My girlfriend and some of her friends went out to a party last year. I told her to be careful because you never know who is out there. She had been to this place before and assured me that it was safe. Her and all her friends decided that they were going to drink out of red Solo cups that night. This was a terrible decision. She ended up being drugged that night. Her friends were really good about it, and they got her medical attention when they realized that something was wrong. If it wasn't for them, she could have been in some serious trouble. But when she was at the hospital, she had found out that someone put the date rape drug in her drink. So please, learn from her lesson and use a closable lid container. If she had made smarter choices, she would have never put herself in that terrible situation. How did it happen?
During the fall, me and my roommates had all gotten this new apartment, so we're like, let's throw a party. So we invited a few close friends, and then they called up their friends. And eventually, there was like mad people there that we didn't know, but we were about to start kicking out strangers because we didn't want to be like those like bad party hostesses.
When did you realize something was wrong?
Well, I had finished my first drink and I went to go get a second one, but after I stood up, I was like feeling dizzy already, and that doesn't really happen when you just have one drink. So I sat back down.
What were some of the symptoms?
Well, I was feeling wicked nauseous, so I went to the bathroom, but I don't even remember making it to the bathroom. I actually don't remember anything else that happened that night.
How did it feel waking up in the hospital?
When I woke up in the hospital, I was really scared. I didn't know where I was. I didn't know how long it had been. I heard my mom shouting in the hallway, and she was screaming at the doctors, when is she going to wake up? And I didn't even know that I'd been passed out that long. I was like so frightened and uncomfortable. And when the doctors came in, they said that they had made sure that I wasn't sexually assaulted. I just felt really degraded and just nervous and just unsure of the whole situation.
How did you handle the relationships afterwards?
Afterwards, my mom gave me a really long lecture and spiel about being responsible and making sure I know everyone and not having other people over. We're not allowed to throw parties anymore, but we don't really want to anyways.
Not only does getting drugged and potentially date raped affect women, but it also affects men. How would you feel if your girlfriend was date raped? Would you make her get tested for sexually transmitted diseases? How do you think this would make her feel? Would you get mad at her for putting herself in that type of situation? This is hard to say, but nothing that any of us would ever want to deal with. So please, cover your cup or use a closable lid container when you go out to drink. It makes it much safer, and that way everybody can be aware and enjoy their good time.